Guys, it's me, Carrie, and we are back in my kitchen because my lighting upstairs is super wonky and crazy today. It's like 4 o'clock, so the sun is coming directly in my window as it's setting to the west, which is that away. So I was not really doing too great up there, so I decided to come down to my kitchen, kicking it old school, to demo some products for you that I received complimentary for review purposes from my awesome contact person, Danielle at Sally Hansen. Now, first thing I have here is very intriguing, and she had told me about these a while ago, and I had requested them right away. I said, oh my gosh, if you have samples of these to review, I would love to do it. It literally took about 6 weeks for them to get here, at least. Maybe even longer, maybe even closer to 2 months. I'm not sure why. Danielle does not personally handle the mailing of the items to me because she is Florida-based, and the company that she works for is New York City based, so it was really strange considering that I'm on Long Island and typically they FedEx me stuff and it comes in like 2 or 3 days, that it took almost 2 months for these items to arrive. But anyway, they are very intriguing to me. They are called Sally Hansen Big Polish Guards, and they are cuticle protectors. And it says right here on the side, peel, apply, paint, and peel off. So they are reusable, but that is how they work. So you stick them underneath your nail to basically protect your cuticles and your finger when you're applying your polish. It says easy to apply and peel off, use anytime, anywhere. And yeah, helps achieve a beautiful manicure on both hands, comes in 6 sizes and fits all nails. And you get 24 Super Flex guards in the whole box. So I'm going to hit pause and apply these to my nails. I'm just going to probably do one hand for now. This is what they look like. So these are the 6 different sizes, and you get 4 sheets of these. So I'm going to apply these to my nails while I hit pause, and then we will try polishing when we get back with the 2 new polish colors they sent me. So hold on just a sec. Okay guys, upon second glance, I do not think these are actually meant to be reusable. So these are probably meant to be used for 2 manis, because I applied them and I wrapped them around the edge of my fingers like this, which appears to be how they're used in the photo. As you can see here, you don't see any excess sticking out the end, so I guess you're supposed to presumably wrap them around your whole nail. So what I've decided to do, so as to not waste them all in one manicure, although technically I'd get 2 out of it, is I decided to put them on one hand, and I'm just going to freestyle paint the other hand, or polish the other hand. So I also have these 2 really pretty colors that I received from Sally Hansen as well to review for you guys. They're kind of similar, but if you look up close, you can see one is definitely more rosy, and this one is a little bit more of a, I don't know, like a Barbie, like a dark Barbie pink. It's got more red to it, and this one's got like more pink to it. They're both Sally Hansen Insta-Dris. As you can see, there are 2 different style bottle labels. This one here is called Peppy La Fuchsia, very cute name, number 203, and that's it right there. And this one is number 313, and it is Watermelon Whiz, W-I-Z-Z. And that one looks like that. So I am just going to Skittle Mani these up. We'll do a live swatching. I will polish one hand again with the Big Polish Guards protectors. I've said this before, I will say it again. I absolutely adore Sally Hansen brushes. I love the width of them. They're narrower. I don't want to get nail polish on this placement here. You can see they're narrower from the side view. Can you kind of tell? Yes. And then this way you can see that they're wide. And I love that they're wide because it just makes application, for me personally, so much faster and easier. It usually takes far fewer swipes to get the polish on, and anything that, you know, takes time out of my nail polishing routine is great with me. I could have put a little more polish on that brush to start with, but okay. I'm just going to kind of try to do this as quickly as I can. I know some of you guys don't necessarily find it fascinating to watch me polish my nails in real time, but you know what? To actually test the veracity of these cuticle protectors, I think that it's important for you to see how long it actually takes me to do. And I have already screwed up a little bit. I'm rushing. So I got a little bit of polish on one of the protectors. And they're like adhesive, but they're like soft, like almost foamy kind of feeling. So It's an interesting textural thing, and they do feel like they wrap really tightly on your fingers, so that's good. I do not think they're going to budge until I am ready to peel them off. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any way, like I said, to get a second use out of them unless somehow you were miraculously able to peel it off your finger and reapply it to the plastic sticky it came on, but I just don't think that that would be very simple to do. And then we're just going to go ahead and do this other hand, just kind of freestyle, and see if we end up with better results with the cuticle protectors or if they really don't make that big of a difference. I mean, I'm also, keep in mind that I am polishing. I should have done the cuticle protectors on my non-dominant polishing hand. I am right-handed, so I do a better job of polishing my left hand than my right typically. I should have put the cuticle protectors on my right hand and polished that with my left. That probably would have been a better way of gauging how useful an item these are, but I didn't think of that, so... Oh well, these will just do it the way that I'm doing it. And right now my cuticles are a hot mess, so I'm sort of painting over them on my left hand. Them's the breaks, folks. I don't mind cutting my nails. I don't mind filing my nails, but pushing back my cuticles and clipping my cuticles, I just despise. Like, I literally enjoy a manicure just so that I don't have to deal with my cuticles. That's honestly my favorite part about getting a manicure, is just knowing that that's someone else. You know, someone else is taking care of that for me. My grandma always used to say to me, Carrie, don't ever, 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 ever cut your cuticles. Just push them back with a lemon stick. And unfortunately, by the time Grandma gave me that advice, I'd already had my first manicure and had my cuticles clipped. But my grandmother, to the day she died, and I believe she was 86 when she passed away, had the most perfect cuticles. Not a flaw, never a hangnail, never that little that little bit of like stubby cuticle that drives you freaking crazy. She never ever ever had that problem because she was smart, and I guess her mom taught her when she was a little girl to never cut her cuticles. And I wish she had told me about that sooner. I wish my mother had told me about that, but my mother also goes and gets regular manis and gets her cuticles cut, so it is what it is. We have messed up cuticles, but my grandma's, oh, they were amazing. Oh, and see, I totally messed that nail up even with the protector because I didn't have the protector at the edge of my nail right there where I kind of, you can hardly see it, but where I messed up a little bit. To be honest with you, I was really, really excited about these in theory. In actual practice, I'm just not too sure if I'm going to find them all that useful. Again, especially because I'm painting, polishing, whatever you want to say, with my dominant hand on the hand that has the guards. I definitely should have done this the other way around. That would have been way smarter, but didn't plan. You guys, I think, know about me by now that I just shoot from the hip. I just shoot videos spontaneously. If something happens to come in the mail, cool, I'll shoot it that day. If I just go eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and I grab a polish out, or I grab a lip balm out, or, you know, I decide to shoot a collection video, I'm not one of those people that's organized and keeps a list of upcoming videos. I literally just fly by the seat of my pants and do whatever strikes my fancy on any given day. I would have planned this a lot better in advance if I'd thought about it, but I didn't, so it is what it is. Okay, I know this is taking, well, actually, it's not taking too exorbitantly long. We're at 8:46, so that's not horrible for real-time polishing, and a little preamble about the product. And again, just adding, once again, this is not going to be my nicest, finest polishing job ever, because I am kind of trying to rush, because I know you don't want to watch me polish my nails for like a half an hour. It's probably not that enthralling at this point already, but I just wanted you to see in real time how long it takes for, you know, a non-professional nail polisher to paint or polish their nails, both with the product and without the product as an additional aid. I can tell you right off the bat, guys, that I really am super impressed with both of these polishes. Again, I love the brushes on Sally Hansen. Sally Hansen quality is just very consistent, be it the Insta-Dri, be it the Complete Salon Manicures, the Miracle Gels. I just am a huge fan of Sally Hansen, and no, they are not paying me to say this. They have never paid me a penny. I have gotten free products from them, but that never, 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 never influences my opinions. I am always completely honest with you guys about my opinions about all products, including ones that I am given for free. But I have never actually gotten cash money, just as an FYI, from any company. I don't even know that I'd feel comfortable accepting that if it was offered, to be honest. Not that it has been. But just so far, this is what my nails look like. This is a close-up of the hand that I used the cuticle. I want to get the proper name. Sally Hansen Big Polish Guards Cuticle Protectors. So this is the hand I put them on. This is the hand I did not put them on. I'm going to pause and give my nails at least a minute or two to dry. Even though Insta-Dri is a quick drying polish, it's not like an literally instant dry. So I'm going to pause for a minute, let these get dry, take these cuticle protectors off, and we'll compare and contrast and see which hand looks better. I will be back in a minute. Okay guys, I'm back. I gave my nails about, I want to say maybe 2 minutes to dry off camera. I also blew on them a little bit to speed up the drying process. I just want to give you an FYI that I learned. When I looked more carefully at the box, you can kind of see how at the top of this nail, the extra wraparound piece literally did go right at the very tip of the finger. So for example, where I have the little spot right here that you can see where the polish got messed up, had I wrapped this properly and put this around like so, and put it right up against the edge of the nail, I would have avoided that. So that was operator error, as my dear friend Shirley used to say when she would make mistakes about things. But I'm going to peel these off now. Again, they probably could be, now see, because then they kind of stick to each other when you peel them off. It's probably possible to reuse them. I have the plastic little peely things that I took them off of. I'm going to try to see if I can reapply them to these plastics, because obviously if I can get more than one use out of them, I'd like to. But I'm peeling them off one by one, and we're going to say, once they're actually off, if this hand looks better than the other hand. But again, and I know I've mentioned this multiple times, I did paint the left hand with my right, which is my dominant hand. So obviously, with or without the cuticle guards, typically my left hand does come out better than my right, just as a general rule, because my right hand is my dominant hand. It's a more steady hand, and I can just polish better with it. I'm kind of haphazardly throwing these back down on the plastic here. I can't get them lined up properly, like where they belong, but they do feel pretty sticky still. I guess I can get more than one use out of these. It doesn't say on the package if they're meant to be repeat used, but shnikes. Okay, I kind of touched the polish on my other hand there, but that's all right. It seems like it didn't mess it up. But I am all about thriftiness and reusing things, so if I can get a multiple use out of these, I certainly would like to. Okay, and then let's get the pinky off. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Try to stick it back down. And you just have to, they're not necessarily in size order, I don't think, when you first get them. They're certainly not now, because I just put them all back kind of haphazardly. But I do think I can actually get another use out of these. But this is the final results of my left hand. So if you can get a decent view, I mean, I don't really see major mistakes, although again at the tips here I did kind of mess up a little bit. But had I wrapped the cuticle protectors around completely like you're probably supposed to, like there's another one that I messed up at the tip. This one looks pretty good. There's a little spot right there I messed up. And again, that might just be operator error that I didn't apply them completely perfectly. This one has a little bit around the edge right there. The pinky actually came out the best, but I missed a little bit along the edge. Whereas this is my left hand that I painted with my, or sorry, my right hand that I painted with my left. You can see on that nail I also managed to get a little at the tip of my finger. Oh, I ended up dinging that one, I guess. I don't know how that happened, but there's a little dent in there. that has nothing to do with anything, neither here nor there. All right, my opinion is this. If you have an extremely unsteady hand and you have a steady enough hand, or a partner or friend who can help you apply the cuticle guards, then I say they might actually be pretty helpful. For me, my hands are pretty steady when it comes to polishing. I don't really find them necessary. I think it's a neat idea, and I do know of people who have dexterity issues that have either arthritis, or I know of one particular friend, my dear friend Destiny, had very serious damage to one of her arms in an accident many years ago, so she doesn't have as good use of that arm as she does it with her other arm. So maybe for someone like Des, this might help her with her non-dominant arm, you know, be able to apply to her other hand better. But again, applying these to your nails is not the easiest thing in the world if you have dexterity issues. So it would be something that you would probably want to have a friend or parent or whoever help you wrap them around your nails before you get started. I like them. I think they're neat. It's a clever idea. It's an ingenious idea. I don't know what the price was on these, because again, I did receive them complimentary to review, but you could certainly go to sallyhansen.com and look that up. You do get 24 nail guards in all. Would I buy them? Probably not. However, these nail polishes I would absolutely buy. Insta-Dris usually run, to the best of my recollection, about $3 or $3.29 most places that you go. They are available in most discount stores like Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens, etc., etc. You can also find them in places like, you know, Harmon and Sally Beauty Supply. I believe, I'm not certain, Sally actually carries Sally Hansen, which is kind of ironic actually, but they're not related in any way, shape, or form. But I do like the colors of these polishes a lot. I'm more partial to Watermelon Whiz, the one that's got a little bit more of a red to it than the more fuchsia-y, Pepe La Fuchsia. They are pretty similar when you compare, but you can certainly tell even from here that this is definitely watermelon, this is definitely peppy. It's pinkier, and this is more red or coral. These polishes I highly recommend. The big polish guards goes either way. Again, it depends on what your personal needs are with polishing. If you do have issues with dexterity and you do have someone that can assist you with putting them actually on your nails before you apply the polish, cool. But if you have someone to help you apply these, then that person might as well just help you apply the polish too. So yeah, they're a neat idea, but I wouldn't necessarily say run out and buy them. But the polishes, however, yes, I'm very, very, very super into. And just while I'm at it, I did receive one additional item along with the nail polishes. Danielle not only works for the PR company that represents Sally Hansen, she works for the PR company that represents Rimmel London. So she also sent me this very, very pretty Stay Matte Liquid Lip Color from Rimmel London in the color, where is the color? Number 820, Heartbeat. And I'm kind of digging matte lip color lately. I think it's kind of fun. I love the versatility of it because you can use it both as a matte, or you can just easily put a lip gloss over the top of it and make it shiny if you want to. Whereas, you know, I don't know, do they make mattifying top coats for lips? I know they do for nail polish. I'm just gonna swatch right there. That's 3 little swipes. Incredibly, incredibly pigmented color. Very, very, very cool. Let's see how it looks on my lips. And I'll try to apply relatively neatly. Did I do halfway okay? I think I did. Definitely, like I said, super pigmented. That was literally one coat on one lip that I just smoothed around. And I'm super, super into this color. And I like it a lot. And I definitely, again, I love the idea that when you go with a matte lip color, you could just mix it up and just put a clear gloss, a balm, or whatever you want over the top if you want to make it shiny. They dry almost immediately. I mean, this feels dry already. but not like my lips feel particularly dry. Like my lips just feel my normal lip texture. It's not moist, obviously, because it's a matte color, but it's not like it's drying to the lips. It just, to me, it feels like my lip texture naturally feels. So I'm rubbing very lightly. I don't know why, because I think the color's pretty evenly spread, but yeah, thumbs up for that too. I'm definitely a fan of that as well. So of the 4 products I tried in here, very much highly recommend these 2 Sally Hansen Insta-Dris. Really super love those. Very big fan of this Rimmel London Stay Matte Liquid Lip Color. Again, super thumbs up for that. The Sally Hansen Big Polish Guards Cuticle Protectors. They're not a fail, but I personally don't find them necessary in my nail polishing life. But you would certainly, you certainly might want to give them a try just to see if it makes your polishing routine less complicated. So I know that was long, a little rambly, but you know what? Like I said, with things like this, I really just prefer to shoot them in real time without any real editing, because I want you guys to know, accurately how long it takes to go through the process of doing this. And with the exception of the 2 minutes that I hit pause and cut away to let the polish dry, this was all done in real time. And again, with a little introductory preamble and obviously a little post-amble, if that's a thing, epilogue, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so of these 4 products, 3 highly recommended. 1, I'm on the fence, but given the right person, it might simplify your nail polishing routine. So that is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this and found it informative. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already. Guys, today is February 27th, so it is actually right now about 4:41. You have a little less than 24 hours left to enter my giveaway for my 1K achievement. So if you want to enter that, look for my 1K giveaway post. I will post the link to it in the Dropbox. You may enter up until 3 p.m., either 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. tomorrow Eastern Standard Time. Wednesday, the 28th of February, 2018 is when I will be drawing the name. So you've got about 23 more hours left to enter. But guys, if you entered on any other post, I will not enter you. So you have to enter on that particular video, and you must, at the very, very least, even if you don't follow any of the other rules, although I really hope that you follow them all, you must, at the very, very, very least, include in your comments, enter me. Because if you don't, I will not. I want to make sure I'm only entering people that truly want to win the prize. Some people are just passing on kudos and congrats for making 1,000 subscribers. Some of you I know are international and unfortunately ineligible for this giveaway, and I apologize for that. It's just cost reasons. But I would love to have as many of you guys enter as possible. Right now I have 26 valid entries. So if you would like to be entered in that giveaway, you still have a little less than a day to go ahead and do that. Just click on over to the 1K giveaway video. Again, link will be in the Dropbox. Post in the comments, please enter me. And if you possibly can, it would really help me out a lot. If you are under the age of 18, please indicate that you do have your parents' permission to enter. You must be a U.S. resident. You must obviously be a subscriber, and I will be checking. And you, for your own personal best benefit of the giveaway, one of the prizes is one of my Persevering Pretties custom-made hand-strung bracelets. If you can indicate for me, typical bracelet size tends to run about 7 inches. If you think you're going to need a smaller or larger size, please indicate that, or just let me know 7-inch standard is fine. They are going to be strung on 0.8 millimeter elastic, so they will have a little bit of flexibility and give to them. But obviously, if someone has a 9-inch wrist, a 7-inch bracelet's not going to cut it. And likewise, if you have a 5-inch wrist, a 7-inch bracelet may be falling off you. So if you can give me a rough estimate as to the size of your wrist, and that's really, really, really easy to check. If you don't have a tape measure, just grab a shoelace or a piece of string, wrap it around your wrist, and then mark off where it feels comfortable, and measure it with a ruler. So it's super, super, super easy to check that out. And let me know what colors you like, and if you prefer gold tone or silver tone, because I do like to put some pretty metallic accent beads on your bracelet. If you honestly don't care what colors the bracelet is and you want me to completely surprise you and you don't care about what size it is, then really all you have to do is just post enter me and you're good to go. But if enter me is not somewhere in your comment or something to the effect of I'd like to be in the giveaway, I will not enter you. Fair is fair, Billie Jean. I hope a lot of you guys get that reference because I loved that freaking movie, The Legend of Billie Jean, and I say that in my life more than anyone probably should. But fair is fair, Billie Jean. I'm only going to enter people that enter the proper way and follow the rules. So thank you for watching this long rambly thing. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you got a little bit of benefit at least, and you know, some scoop on some new products that exist in the world. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. I will be back soon with more stuff, and stay tuned for the drawing tomorrow in a little less than 24 hours. Have an awesome day. Bye, guys.